You know what it is, Superstar J VIP Saturdays. Man, I had to call my brother up, man. He got a special album, and I actually texted him like a month ago. I think it was like a month. I was like, yo, you need to do a Christmas album. He's like, I'm already doing it. And I was like, wow. You know, that's where all the Christmas money is. And I respect Jim because Jim is probably the only artist that dropped 2 Christmas albums now. Mm-hmm. And that's where all the money is. And Jim knows where all the money is. So I want to introduce out. I probably got like 5 million people here. Jim already know.
Okay.
So you got to get other people to know. Well, I got probably like 20 million. So I want everybody to introduce themselves. We're going to start over here, man. Shadyville, what's up?
Yo, my name is Zeus. They call me 34 Zeusy from the park.
Yes, man, from the park.
Yeah, Shadyville. Yeah.
My guy right here, man.
You already know Dilla, man. Dilla Illa, first name Dilla, last name Illa, the host favorite. You know what I'm saying? The Udas is in the building.
Yes, man.
Big VL.
There's females too. They calling up for Dilla right now. we got my brother in the red, man. What's up, man?
That's your boy Dice Facial, Big Beard.
Yo, man,
Big
Dice is
BX.
like the smoothest motherfucker that I knew for the last 10 years.
I'm really like that, man.
My brother
Shit is
right here,
history.
this is DJ Damage approved. Like DJ Damage says, King Streets has always been the truth. So I seen when y'all came in, because I didn't think Damage knew you or nothing. You
Nah,
know?
I was doing his interviews back in the days.
Oh, Damage, he's like, yo, don't play with me.
Yeah, he knew what was going on. He ain't lie.
So introduce yourself.
You already know, man. It's your boy King Streets, the Far Rock Monster, man. Far Rock America, Big Queens, we in the building. Big BG, Big VL. You know what's up.
Okay, my brother in here in the green and yellow hood, man. What's up?
So you already know it's your boy Mr. Chicken, man. Jersey's own, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jersey.
Campus, man.
What's up,
You know
man?
what
You know,
I'm
we got to get some bars out of you too, man. You got to introduce yourself, man.
It's Fat Flea in the building, man. Get it again early, never late. Bronx, Boston representative, man. Big BG, Big VL. You know what's going on.
Wow. So I'm gonna talk to Jim. You know, I'm gonna let everybody else talk. So I want to know, how did the vibe all come together? Because I know how Jim is in the studio. You gotta be a studio. You gotta be really studio all the time in music.
Yeah,
how,
I'm ready.
how did all these songs come together?
The songs?
Yeah, the records.
Like December 2nd, December 3rd, we decided that we was going
So you did these songs in 2 weeks.
A week.
a week.
A week. Wow.
And we put it out the next week. Yeah, like December 3rd, we started.
Rewind that, Jim. Talk your shit. You just said.
We started on December 3rd, and we put it out on December 13th, the 12th day of Christmas.
Uh-huh.
The idea was probably hatched maybe December 1st. Was it you or somebody told me, oh, we should do a Christmas
You
album?
called me. You called me like I'm doing a Christmas album.
So who? I can't remember who told me to do that shit.
I
Like,
said
yeah,
it. Superstar J. I got texts because I said, do the 12
Was it you?
days of Brit. I got the text, my
Let me
nigga.
see.
Look.
Let me see. Let me see.
All right, so Jim gonna have to buy me something,
It
kid.
might have been you.
Jay want his credit.
Yo, I want my fucking credit, nigga.
Jay want his credit.
Yo, my nigga, I got the receipts.
Yeah, Jay.
My nigga, I've been high too long, man.
Because
I've
it
been
was somebody that told me to do it, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Yo, you think you can do a Christmas special? Or no?
No, come on. Go, you gotta go a little bit back. Go back some more.
Capital season, you're not playing. Can we play?
Come on. Go back a little bit more.
Come on. Shit,
Come on.
definitely. Here you go. Right, you're not playing. 12 Nights of Christmas. We going back up. Do that over, bro. They said Christmas albums are the big sales that artists don't
Hold on.
do. Probably the only artist that had a quality
Okay.
compilation.
Okay.
That was December 2nd. I think you are the person that sparked it.
Okay, yeah, Jay.
Yeah, I named the title,
Yeah,
too.
Jay. Okay.
12 Nights of Christmas. Do that over. All right, bet. Hold on. You're not playing. Here we go.
34, you owe me a chopped cheese or something over there, man. Dilla, I'm gonna come to something, man. Come fuck with you.
All right, they
so
know everybody
it was
gonna get
Superstar
hit.
J. It was the text from Superstar J that sparked the idea on December 2nd that we started on December 3rd and put the album out on December 13th. I'm gonna tip my hat to everybody who took a part in this. From the staff to the artists, it is not easy doing a complete project in
Yes.
5 days, yet alone. Some people take a year to do a whole album and things like that. But I got a very talented group of young individuals who really go hard and really have a passion for doing music. That passion is way iller than mine, as you can see. But I got artists from every region in the country, from the West Coast to the Midwest to down south to East Coast to North.
Crazy.
And I we have this chat that everybody is on, and I just put it in the chat that we're gonna start to make a Christmas album, and we only
12 days of Christmas.
We only got 1 week to do it, and I need everybody to kind of get it going. So all the artists themselves start doing music and mixing the music themselves. I went in the studio every day that week, and we was doing multiple records at one time. All the artists were coming to the studio. The artists that were out of town, they were sending their music in, and we were sending music to them. And it just started shaping up. Peso took a lot of initiative in getting the whole album done, as far as making sure every artist was on top of a record. And Chicken came in with some great melodies that kind of shaped the sound of the record. And then you got, everybody played their part. Keem came in, and Dylan and Zusi came in. They went Uda crazy on there.
Yeah, man.
Ups and Salah came in.
Uda Bells.
Uda Bells. So and everybody performed. Like I'm happy with the album that we've created. It's a dope ass Christmas album. We do reality Christmas music. Is not like once we tell what's really going on and things that people from our side really go through on Christmas, and it's still like that to today. So we just want to make sure you have some theme music so you could get your gifts too.
You've had classic like Christmas singles that people really don't give you props on.
Yeah,
like,
I got Mariah Carey shit.
a lot of joints. I want to ask you, what's the difference between Dipset Christmas and 12 Days of Christmas? Or like the growth, really?
The difference is probably the year. The concept is the same. When I did the Dipset Christmas, it was the same thing. It was Bird Gang. It was a group of young individuals that I believed in musically, and I believe they was all talented to pull off something like that. And it was done under the same circumstances. We didn't have too much time to do the first Christmas album we did. We kind of did it right before Christmas and was able to kind of do the same thing we did here and things like that. I was just happy to be able to be working with a new group of individuals who's just as hungry as the artists that I was working with before, and show them how they could probably make a way for themselves inside this game.
2023, is Cabo gonna start taking meetings and go to a major label and run it?
No.
No.
They can come to my house and talk to me. I can run it from my house, but I ain't really into going to the major labels. I ain't been in one of the major label buildings in years and things like that, and it serves me no purpose to be there at this point unless somebody calls my phone and has a hell of an offer and understands what I could bring to the table. Then yeah, I'm gonna entertain any meeting and things like that. I'm just playing when I say no, but I mean, if it's worth it, I'll definitely go in there and I'm very creative. I'm very witty in this space, and I think they all know that. Well, what I do think they'd like to do is to see what I got going on and then tap into my energy from afar. And then they go in these buildings and act like it was something that they was doing, and it all stems
They've been doing that for a while for you, man.
100%.
So Dice,
what's the word?
yes,
buddy?
man. You've been putting in a lot of work, and your just do is right now. And I always been talking to you, and Dice has been around all types of music generations, movements, and you always stayed calm and always had a record. And damn near, it's like you always been in every strip club, man. Like Dice is like the person you got to call to get the strip club popping. Now, what do you feel about because you've been around you and King, y'all seen it, and this ain't no overnight success for y'all. Nobody over here at this table is.
Facts.
How do you see the sound of New York right now?
I'm saying I feel like I'm part of bringing that shit back.
I think it never left. I just think that it was no light. Or you can explain if you bring it back.
Yeah, we didn't have a voice or a sound for a minute. I mean, of course, we always had a sound as far as New York. New York is something, but I mean, as far as you know what I mean, like we wasn't in the loop for a long time, and it's a number of things I credit to us, the music in New York coming back to the forefront. But the one thing that I can say, drill music has a lot to do with New York music coming back, and not to saying they responsible. I'm just talking about they put a tempo out there that was undeniable that people started to really understand and focus on, and that there opened up a door for the rest of New Yorkers to start going hard. They opened up a lane, and now that lane is filled up with all the New York music that we known for, along with the drill music, which is a new New York sound of music.
Yeah, and I also wanted to ask you, because I want to give you your props, is that I felt, and I've heard somebody say this, is like when you came up, and it was like, like the older, the older, because y'all was young coming up. it was like all competition. It wasn't like one of the pioneers would say, yo, I'm gonna come grab y'all and do what y'all got to do. Was it harder for you to for Dipset and to get your music out? Because now you're embracing the younger artists. I still don't see a couple of the pioneers not embracing the younger artists.
They didn't do that. They didn't do that back then. They still don't do that today. There was a few pioneers that did that for a few artists that they felt they could make some money off of, but for the most part, it wasn't that. And for us, in this game, affiliation takes you a long way. I don't care what era it is.
Mm-hmm.
We were lucky enough to be able to form a movement that was undeniably, you can't fuck with us and shit like that. And we didn't need what the average artist needed because of what we've created, and we were lucky.
Why did you always reach out to? Because you've reached out to everybody that you've seen that came across your board that was hot. And you always opened your door. Like
for you, an up and coming artist.
Yes, up and coming artist. Why?
I like to see good people get on. You know what I mean? It served me no purpose for me to have a platform and be in this position if I can't help nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like being in the street. If you get money, sooner or later it's not going to be the best thing for you out there. If you getting all the money, you're not helping nobody else eat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing within this music and things like that. We put here to be in a good position, and at some point you're being selfish if you're not helping somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The more you help people, the more you're going to get.
That's a fact.
It's like that, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit different than them average person who's been in the game as long as I have and things like that. You know
is it because is it the blessings that you give to other people that you still like? Yeah, me and you talk, and I'm like, Jim is out here. Like it ain't, it's not a lot of people that was at your time. They're considered like, they're not even making records or they're trying.
I mean, listen, man. In my time in this game, I've taken a lot, and in my recent years, I chose to spend my energy and my time on giving back, and through me giving back so much, as I'm now getting back more than I ever could imagine. And I'm not just talking about the money. I'm talking about with a lot of other things also, just with life, just with energy, just with the people that surrounded me and things like that. You know what I mean? Like it was a point that in life where things were what it seemed. I mean, yeah, we were moving in one accord, but there was a lot of attributes to it that didn't sit well with me. But you know what I mean? I was taught to be a leader and a soldier in one, and I never forget that.
That's a fact. King, talk to me, man.
I'm here, man.
Now, this ain't no overnight success. You on this big album right here on Christmas.
Super.
We here at Christmas night, midnight,
Midnight.
Talk
Facts.
about the record you on.
I'm on a couple records. I'm on like 3 records.
Well, you pick your favorite. I mean, just pick your records.
I'm on White Christmas. That's like my favorite joint though.
Okay.
With me and Capo.
Mm-hmm. The video just dropped today, right? No.
That's White Christmas.
That's so many extras
so
and joints
many,
in
yeah,
there.
we got
No, that's the joint. Bring Christmas back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where my Christmas,
that's
where
my joint.
my gifts is at.
Yeah. And then we got one. What's the name of the one with
We
me
got
and
the
Chicken?
Merry Christmas.
The Merry
Let's
Christmas.
have a
Capo and Chicken.
Merry,
And then we got
Merry.
I'm on the one with me, Dice, and Tim Vocals. That's
Shout out to Tim Vocals, man.
What's the name of that one?
That's my guy right there.
And you on one with Yellow, right? You
Nah, I ain't on that
Yellow?
one. I was
No,
getting
just
that
you and
shit
Yellow on that one?
Me and Yellow and Chuck Target.
Oh yeah, and I'm on that one too.
Yeah, I'm on 3 of them joints. But White Christmas is my favorite joint though.
Yo, I just want to ask y'all, like, what y'all got going on for 2023 as far as, after y'all dropped this Christmas album, but what y'all got, planned, at the top of the first quarter and stuff like that.
The lineup is crazy. All of these artists got their own individual albums that they've been working on, and Zusi and Dilla have an album they've been working on, and they got separate music. But this year is gonna be a fun-filled year. We got a nice little blueprint set out, a nice little plan of action, starting with the VL compilation. I believe it's VL3, which I believe will give everybody a nice little platform to springboard off of, and then we're just gonna start digging in people's soul. Every week, there's gonna be new videos and new projects dropping for the whole year, and it ain't gonna stop. We got a nice roster of artists, upwards of like 20 artists that I deal with directly myself on a priority basis, and you're gonna hear from all of these artists this year.
Do you have any female artists in mind? Anybody that you
Yes, we
got
have
your eye
2
on?
female artists. Shouts to Yellow and shouts to Lord Jew. Yellow from the Bronx actually, and Lord Jew is from Boston. They're both two incredibly talented females and things like that. And a few other females that I deal with too, but not like I deal with these two. So you're going to hear a lot of music from them. They both on the Christmas album. So
Okay.
everybody that I'm talking about is on this Christmas album. Everybody that you're going to hear from this year, 100% is on this Christmas album. And that's just one side of it. That's the side of the label where, you know, it comes with label services as opposed to the distribution side where I distribute maybe upwards of 100 artists. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm still helping people put their music out on all platforms, and it's a little bit better than, you know, like these whatever the places that we having, because you can't really call it. And I'm not taking nothing away from you, because if you're smart enough to put your music there, to get your music out on all platform, then you understand what business is, and business is about leveling up. Well, this is just the next level up, because now you actually have somebody that you can reach out to and ask questions that you can't ask a phone. You know what I mean? You can't ask an automated. You know what I mean? So a little bit different.
What one more thing. What I love about when I look around this room is everybody is their own entity. Like, you know, it's like law of attraction. Everybody's bringing something positive,
100%.
and you know what I mean, to you. So is that
To
you know
the table,
something
not
that's
to
natural?
me. We bringing everything to the
Well,
table.
to the table, right?
You know
right.
what I mean? We
Yeah.
all at the table. Everybody at this table deserves to be at that table. That means they all bringing something to the table, and everything doesn't mean they bringing food to the table. Sometimes they just bringing the forks and the plates and setting up the tables. Everybody has a different position,
Right.
and we all fully comfortable in the positions we have.
Yeah, like my guy King Streets, I knew him for many, many years. I had him on the program I had, and it's good just to see you doing your thing, bro.
Nah, I appreciate that 100%.
You already.
Facts. That's all facts.
Yes, sir.
And keep in mind, all these artists have distribution deals, so they all are independent artists who own their own masters and things like that.
Udas, okay. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get these guys that crazy paper. Now, Copper, what's your favorite record off the 12 Days of Christmas?
It was between Really Cold, Everything, and Merry Christmas, I would think. And wait,
We had
and the
2
shit
hours.
with-
You
and
took
the shit-
over.
And the shit with Tim Vocals, and me and Pace. No. The Alley Cat shit, to ring the bell. There's a
I'm
few
about
of
to
them.
say ring the
Nah, I ain't gonna front the
There's
whole
a
joint. It's
few-
like crazy.
yeah,
That's
that's
all
all
that-
that-
You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't gonna lie, that the Merry Christmas with Chicken, that shit is like church music. Dude.
Yeah, that's it.
Mr.
that shit
Chicken,
just-
what's up, man?
shit
Talk
just
to me,
hit
man.
different.
Man, you know me, man. You know where I fit in, taking over, you know. Regular shit. What's up, though, fellas?
Yo, what's up with you?
I'm chilling, man.
Big records, you came in smooth, looked at the 3 phones and shit, man. Talk
on,
to
man.
them, man.
Gotta be on that, you know what I'm saying? Gotta chase the chicken, you know.
Yeah, man. So talk, man. Let these people know who you are, man. You got a lot of big records, you know.
Nah,
And
for
I'm feeling
sure,
like your
man.
time is coming, you know.
I'm saying, man, they know, you know what I'm saying? They know me what I'm about, man. Mr. Chicken, man. Mr. Never Could, Mr. Forever. Mr. Don't Turn on Me, I'ma turn on you, you know what I'm saying? So we vamping right now, though. You know what I'm saying?
And I heard when I heard the news that you was, doing business with Jim.
Oh, yeah,
I was
he's a
very
goat.
happy.
He's a
I went
legend.
under
He's a
the
legend, you know what I'm
comments,
saying?
man. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Nah, for sure, bro. It's definitely an opportunity of a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So to really take advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? Even be in the room with these fellas and these artists, you know what I'm saying, bro? Everybody, Dice gave me a phone call, you know what I'm saying? It just taps in from there, bro. Everybody just grinding.
What you
know
got,
I'm saying?
What you got the Jordan year, man? 2023.
Hey, yo, I tell you the truth, it just take over. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on some. I'm just happy to be on a boat. You know what I'm saying, bro? We just running for sure.
Yes, man. I always say that because you have a lot of big records, and
Yeah.
I always say don't never give up on a record that's
never.
really popping. And and now you with Capo, so now the light, sometimes people blind and don't see it. But I salute you on being on the 12 Days of Christmas and can't wait for the project. You know, everybody, Dice, what you got coming out?
I mean, I got the Trap Bible coming out top of the year.
Top of the year?
Yeah.
King.
Yeah, I got Rich Dreams, Broke Nightmares coming top of the year. I'm saying I'm gonna piggyback off that VL3.
Projects,
You know what I'm
projects, man. Follow what Capo's doing. Dropping projects. People respect projects.
That's the project. Rich Dreams, Broke Nightmares. I'm gonna follow up. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of feel, in my opinion, that people don't really they the single thing was good, but I think people like projects now, so they could like dip and dab and see what they really want. And I told and Dilla can tell you, I said with 34, that single, man. I said, man, what did I tell you? Man, I said tell them what I said in the DM. I said, man, I love that record.
Nah, you did. You was like, I love that record. It could go. We need some. You said who you said?
I said we need a remix on there. Or get
We need-
Capo on there. Yo, let me tell you something, man. This guy right here, you know, and he's family because of all his people. That's my family. And even if you look at the Lola Brooke record, you know, Lola did perform that my Christmas DJ thing, and everybody was talking, and I was filming. I'm like, yo, keep going. Now you see this year, that is crazy. You know, he's one of the people that I was talking to. He's real Hollywood. He didn't even look at it and shit. He was just on the phone. But I'm gonna show you that video, man. Don't give up on that single. I love that single.
We still promo.
Come
that
on, man.
shit.
Give me that video. Come on. Yo, man. Give me the bars, man. Yo, that's my. Yo, Dilla, did I say that's my favorite?
That's a fact.
Yo, we was in it because
said
I don't
that.
know. Me and Dilla, we just talk on DM. He's never gave me his number. We just have like long conversations on DM. And I say, yo.
On a regular.
So, yo, man, give some bars on that record, man. That's one of my favorite records, man. Come on, man. I need that voice, too.
I said big 34, but I'm taking on thugs. Hang out the passenger side like a scrub. Big 4-5, I ain't putting no snubs. Stitch like the 5th, nigga pull up get scrubbed. Wipe that boy down like a tub. Big dog, bitch, I ain't never been a pup. 4 pockets full, ain't never enough. What happened to that nigga, that young boy cut? Boy, bought pass and he spilled my cup. Since I was a youngin', been walking like Tut.
I'm from
Yo,
New York, so I
Jim.
took like, what's up?
Remix, man. I need you on the remix, yo. That record is retarded.
Nah, I mean, listen.
need that
I don't
video.
know. I don't know if people familiar or they're gonna get very familiar. Zuzi and Dilla got a very, very, very dope sound. A lot of energy. For the young boys out there in today's climate, you know what I'm talking about. They got that big stepping energy. It's undeniable when you see them in the videos. It's undeniable when you hear the music.
Trademark that Uda too, man. You gotta trademark that.
We gonna work on. You good point. We gonna do that. I'm gonna put.
We don't want no white boys like, yo, Uda music, man. You know, and then y'all like, I ain't getting your crazy ass to go find them and try to hurt them and shit.
It's turning into a thing now. It's part of the lingo that the rappers and people of our culture are starting to use outside of this circle, and then it takes a life of, oh nah, it started in my hood, and you lying. We know where it started
Like
from.
the chopped cheese.
Just like lit, being lit.
Yeah.
Who started that? No.
Who?
Bounce.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh yeah, shout out to my man Sid Bounce, man.
That's it.
That's a
That's
fact.
Shit
Bounce.
is lit.
That is Bounce word. Like
Yeah.
That's a
before the
fact.
record.
That's a fact.
That's all he used to say.
Shit is
That's
lit.
a fact.
My line
Super
before
facts.
any
That's
record
a
for
fact.
years.
Super
That's all
facts.
he used to say was it's lit.
Yeah.
You heard? That lit went to Meek and them already been around. Meek took lit to another level. It's litty. You heard? That was the next person that harnessed that lingo and things like that. But this should all be coming from certain people. You know what I mean? But it gets so spread far that you never know. Now, motherfucking, if Bounce would have trademarked lit and litty, he would have been lit right there.
Don't have, yo, let me tell you something. Don't have Fortnite like it's Uda shooters and shit in Fortnite, because you know
They take everything.
Hello, you know the.
I trademarked the foot tap. So it's you're not telling them nothing wrong. You heard?
You know what I mean?
And I saw one of these companies doing that shit in their commercials, and I had to let me holler at you and show you what this trademark look like.
Tell them, Jim, what's the most gangster thing is lawyer paperwork when they send that cease and desist and they got to pay you all that type of money.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at least before they have to pay you that type of money, they do the right thing and acknowledge that they were out of pocket and things like that. And hopefully they turn around and do business with you for the same reason they was using whatever properties you own, IPs you own, or whatever they call that shit.
Wow, man! 12 days of Christmas. You know, I think Jim needs to start a business online class, or he needs to be like a professor in Harvard or something. I can see Jim.
I'm actually about to start doing the course that I used to do in high school. We're gonna put it online. Music Business 101. I used to in Brooklyn actually for like 4 years. I did a high school course. It was called Music Business 101. I broke down classroom into a fully functioning record label with all the departments. The funny thing it was when I was doing that, it wasn't social media as yet. It wasn't IG as yet. It wasn't Twitter as yet. So with these new courses that I'm about to teach, social media is a big component of a record label.
Big money. When motherfuckers, when you see, I remember when I did the real shit and I was like, I'm scared. I ain't gonna get my bank account. I gave my PayPal. And I'm like, what the fuck type of money? What the fuck is Meta? I'm like, And my baby mom's like, Meta is Facebook. And I'm like, oh, shit. All right. They sent me like $800. I was just like, okay, so I can just post quotes and get money for that. You know what I mean? For that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, even with myself, like, so.
Turn all your pages to creators.
I don't even, and you got to wait for them to click back. So that's what I was waiting for, too, because, like, all the shit I be saying be going super viral. Like, my voice is, like, viral, like, just for all the quotes and shit like that. And I ain't get a penny off that shit. And that shit got 39 trillion streams and videos.
How ill is it now that you know the reals and you like, I could just say something and look at my bank account and get this type of money?
It actually don't never come out like that. That's something you got to monetize. So if I say something, I actually got to go back and really put it out there. For the most part, it might be an interview that I'm doing with you right now, and I say some shit and niggas be like, nah, this nigga, and then just go. It goes out of here, you know what I mean? So
you like one of the top. I be seeing all the motivational pages. They be throwing the sorrow music and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas working out, sorrow. I got all type of inspirational shit going on out there, man. But it's a great thing, man. I'm glad people could listen to my voice and have some understanding about what I'm saying. At least I ain't saying no stupid shit out here, even though I do know a lot about nothing. You heard?
You know, I always give Jim his props that he's ahead of the time. And he looks into the future. You know, and it's just so much money that, you know, y'all can make off of rap. And Jim could tell you that.
That's a good point. I was talking to somebody about the future. How do you talk about the future? So they got the PlayStations, right? One that take the disc and the one that don't take the disc. Which one you think everybody wants?
The one that don't take the disc?
No, they want the one that can take the disc. Meanwhile, you should take the one that doesn't take the disc, because in about another year, it ain't going to be no more discs for games and shit like that. So you're just going to have a big console. You know what I mean? So I'm just showing about how you need to start thinking outside the box and stop sticking to the norm and be so programmed by what society has you doing.
I think y'all should do, and I told Dice and Keen, we was talking about it. I think I text you about it too, about y'all doing an in-store signing and signing CDs. Like, CDs are becoming very popular.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, CDs. Do one in Queens, do one in the Bronx, do one in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Do one in Jersey. Because if you look up, CDs sold more than streaming.
Yeah, because it's a physical attribute, something tangible that you carry. And a lot of cars still have CD players and things like that, believe it or not, and things like that. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know mixtapes were still selling.
And the nostalgic value of having a mixtape and things like that is very big in a lot of people's eyes. You know what I mean? Like, hip-hop is everything. It's no different from when your parents used to listen to the old school music. People need it. You need that old hit.
Yep. Shout out to my people like in Memphis that was like, yo, I got Superstar J mixtapes. And I'm like, what car do you have to play CDs? But these dudes be really real about it. And a lot of people, like the Africans, always call me and they ask for my mixtapes. And they be like, yo, just send me the covers and they'll pay me for the covers. So
I figure the average person car is probably about 5-6 years old. They still got CD players in their shit. You dig? Everybody ain't got the money for the new car that don't come with CD players and shit like that no more.
I think Honda's got that shit. Right?
Yeah, niggas still trapping in the hoopties, man.
Yeah,
I said.
Shit might spend in them.
But Jim, I just want, before you leave, I wanted to ask you, you know, and I seen one of the interviews with Supreme and all that, you know, and I you know, I think one of our interview went viral with Kid Cudi, you know, when you was just saying, like, you know, when I was a DJ, I didn't know who Kid Cudi was. I just heard Jim late at night, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I'm like, then he blew up, and then everybody, you see people like, no, but Kid Cudi blew his. No, it was Jim that created this. But the whole Supreme thing, you know, you have like legendary moments and pics. Would you actually put out like merchandise with just pics of you and moments? Because when I go out of town, you see all, you know, the non-urban people wearing Jim Jones shirts or, you know, the capo shirts or the look you have. Would you just start monetizing your look and just doing like legendary moments of pics, like the Source motherfucking cover? Y'all niggas is all fucking, you know what I mean?
I mean, it sounds good. I'm not too much of a fan of selling merch with my picture on it. I'm still here. It's kind of scary.
Okay.
You heard? I mean, I can't stop a fan of people from doing what they want to do and shit like that, but shit like that I really never been a fan of.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, we still want to get them checks, though.
Oh, yeah, we definitely want to get them checks. There's a way to do it.
Supreme sold a lot of Jim Jones shirts.
Me personally, that shit, I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You heard?
Well, it's different. It's different ways of getting money.
It's a lot of different ways of getting money, and it's Christmas time. I hope everybody got the gift they're supposed to. Hope you made it back home. Hope you made it back home safe to that family. Let's not forget the reason of Christmas. Jesus Christ was born, so make sure you say a prayer and give thanks for your family. You heard? Besides that, have enough eggnog that you're gonna have a good time.
Yes.
You heard? BGVL in the building. The 12 Days of Christmas is out now. We got about
They've been here for 2 hours, man.
6 videos that's out right
Yes.
now on all platforms. You can run those, stream those back to back during your holiday week. Bump this all the way to the new year. Wish everybody a happy new year. May 2023 be very prosperous for you. Hard works does pay off. Remember, I told you so. You heard. Stay consistent. You heard.
Midnight Christmas.
Yes, midnight is Christmas. You heard.
Yes, man. Thanks for coming through. I want everybody to give their Instagram so these people can follow you. All the ladies is calling up for Dilla, man. So you got to give them your Instagram. Yo,
Talk about it.
Uda, man.
Ooh.
Yo.
Yeah. Stay
Look,
Udi,
man,
stay
if I don't
dangerous.
see you, man, 2023, we need that. We need to put that record out.
Yeah.
Dilla, I'm on you, bro. I'm on your bumper. Pause.
I'm here. Look,
know what
my
I mean?
Instagram is Dilla.ceo. Dilla
34
Illa.ceo.
Yeah,
Susie, you need somebody to run your page, man.
Yeah,
you got to get one of these assistants, man.
Yeah,
Dilla,
I
you
know.
got one of these girls. Let he don't look like he's the poster guy. He looks he doesn't look like he wants to post all the time. Get somebody to run your page. You know what I mean?
Alright, we
Before
got
you get too
somebody
popular and somebody does 80 different pages of you.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Your Instagram.
Keen Streets, KEENSTREETZ_.
King.
It's me,
Yo,
Farrakhan
you want
America.
freestyle for me, Dan?
Yeah, come on, man. That's what I'm here for. We don't play no games, man.
All right, man, because you've been on all these other platforms, my nigga. Giving the
I ain't holler at you every day.
Yeah. That's
But
why you here.
All right, then.
Come on, I said I got a
I'm here
surprise
for
you.
business, man.
Let's get
I'm
it.
here to put on.
In the beginning of the year, I'm coming back. I don't like all this talk, man. I'm coming back and I'm gonna go crazy one time up here.
Yeah, there we go.
For the record.
For the record, you can see it's on. It's
We gonna
pulling back up.
We're gonna start 2023 off like that. You heard?
Dice.
Back up.
Yo,
What's your
Peso.
Instagram, Chicken? Y'all gotta give y'all a joint too.
Dice_Peso. You heard?
Let's get it, man. Smooth Dice. That's what I'm calling you, man. Smooth, man. Mr. Chicken, what's up?
Man, you already know, man. It's your boy, Mr. Chicken, spelt regular, man. No space, man. Blue checky, you heard?
Yes, my God, man. Getty Gang, what's up,
You
man?
already know, man. Fat.Flea on the gram, man. Fat Flea.
You ready, Flea? We gonna get a beat for you too.